Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What's going on? I hope all is well with everybody. It's Virgo season, my friends. So make sure you shout out your favorite Virgos, show some love to them in honor of Virgo season. All right, we got this lunar eclipse looming right over us. So I know y'all feeling these energies, especially you Pisces with the full moon being in your first house and Saturn in retrograde. Ooh, ooh. Wherever we got Pisces at, yo, we feeling this energy. All right, let's see what's going on here. We're going to do with the true intentions reading. We're going to see what this person's energy is towards you. This could be a person, place, thing, an idea. So it could just be you, toggling with an idea back and forth about how you want to do something. If it's not, then it could be something external to you. It could be your neighbor. It could be your landlord. It could be your tenants. It could be your colleagues, your coworkers. It could be your family members. It could be your choir members. It could be anybody. When I do when I pull the cards and I read the energy, you'll know who this is if it resonates with you. If it don't, check out the other elemental readings. Maybe one of those will resonate with you. All right. Make sure you check out the sign readings as well. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I post, my friends. So we're going to pull 6 cards and see what the dynamics are between you and this person. All right. Or place, thing, or idea. And then once we look at the dynamics between y'all, we're going to pull another set of cards to see how this person, place, thing, idea feels about you or is responding to your energy, how it's responding to you. All right. All right, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's see what we got. What we got? What we got? What we got? I need 2 more cards, please. Thank you. I don't know if that wanted to be chosen or not. It didn't turn over, so we're not going to say. This one definitely did. Okay, the Tower. All right. So Earth. I'm sorry. Fire and why I'm saying fire. I'm calling you everything but the kitchen sink. It remind me of my mother. She'll call me everything but my name. Call me every other sibling. You know what I mean? I gotta go to 2 or 3 names before she get to mine. But at any rate, water energy. This is 4 of coins, the star energy in reverse, the 6 of coins, the ace of coins, which is good. We got a lot of earth energy here, so that you definitely gonna need that grounding energy with this full moon in Pisces and this lunar eclipse. All right, we got the Tower, major arcana here, and then we have the 2 of swords reverse. So the energy with you and this person. Um, Let me give me a second. Let me look at these cards here. Uh, um, Somebody's definitely maybe feeling uncomfortable in a situation. Maybe they feel like they uh, are not being appreciated. Um, maybe they feel like something is not fair. They may be feeling like they're not treated fair. So maybe they keeping their distance. Maybe this is you. Maybe you're keeping your distance because you feel you're not being treated fair, or you could be just going through something right now. Is what I'm feeling here. You're keeping your distance. You're not feeling your best. You know, um, and so until you feel your best, then you'll be able to. Maybe I don't know. Some of you might be in isolation right now, or you're just keeping your distance from people until you feel like you're ready to, do what you want to do or do what you need to do. The opposing energy here is. Let me see. Hmm. This opposing energy is an energy of someone coming to you in a sense where it's like, yo, you may be feeling a little bit distance, or you keeping your distance, or maybe things are tight. The 4 coin could also represent things being tight financially, and then the opposing energy is like, yo, here's an opportunity here. So maybe there's a financial situation coming on, and it could, you just might be feeling like, I don't know if I should take this. Maybe somebody's bringing you or offering you something and you don't know if you should take it, right? Maybe you do need some help. You know what I'm saying? And maybe help is coming towards you, but you're like, yo, I don't know if I want to take it, or I don't know if I should take it, or it's like maybe you're apprehensive about this help that's coming towards you. Could be some help coming towards you, and you just maybe apprehensive about it. Could be somebody coming towards you who may want to build with you. Who you're like wondering, what you want with me? Why you coming towards me? Why you want to help me? Why you looking out for me? Type of energy, and this person could just be somebody who wants to connect with you, want to build a connection with you because, they could be attracted to you. Okay. That could very well be what it is. They could see something in you and, hmm, maybe they just don't know how to relate to you. Maybe, there could be an energy where somebody might have a crush on you or they're approaching you and you're like, okay, well, why? You know what I mean? Your suspicions are up like, yo, why? What do you want? What is in it for you? Used to call it the WIFM, the acronym for WIFFM. What's in it for me? Right? So it could be that type of thing here where you're just like, yo, maybe you don't trust this person, okay? Because you're like, yeah, okay, you coming towards me on some bullshit, talking about you want to work things out or you want to, be fair and make things fair. But the reality is, it could be a relative of yours or a friend of yours, coming towards you, and you may have an issue with this person for whatever reason. You may not trust them. Maybe you feel like they on some bullshit. Maybe they are. Okay, and this is why you might be like keeping your distance from them and, um, you know, feeling like, okay, I need to, you doing this for your own, like they could be coming towards you and you could be feeling like, yo, it's something in it for you. Why you here? That's what I'm getting. So let's pull some cards, water, and see how these people feel about you, how they really feel about you. All right. So this person is cut. I always say they come around when people come around, they come around for a reason. And if you stick around, well, not necessarily stick around, but if you observe without getting emotionally attached, you will eventually will see what their motives are. That's what I'm getting here. Let's see how this person feel about you, water. Messages for the water. Okay, the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Emperor, Justice energy, Ten of Pentacle energy. I don't even know if that came out in reverse or what, but we may look at it both ways, okay? Hopefully I'll remember to. All right, and then we got the Nine of Cups. So, how they feel about you? Last time y'all was in communication, or if this is you in your head about things, the last time you thought about this, the Four of Pentacles is here again. So it's not only in this deck, it's in this deck. So there's definitely an energy of, somebody maybe keeping their distance, or hiding something, or not feeling like they could trust. Okay, how this person feels about you and the connection. It's like they looking at you like you really defensive. Okay, like you could just be on some, yo, I'm on my business, I do me, I don't fuck with nobody, I'm on my shit. And you just keeping people at arm's length. This person is looking at you like, damn, why you so defensive? That's how they looking at you, and you looking at them like, yo, what you, what you want, what's up, right? But what I feel like is this person is the Emperor energy. They cool, they calm. This is somebody who's cool, calm, collected, or this is how they're coming off. Okay, this could be somebody who has connections, somebody who's very powerful, somebody who's influential. This could be like a boss coming towards you, you know, um, at a job. They could be coming at you, looking at you like, yo, we see the potential in you. We may want to offer you a position. That could be what this Ace of Pentacles is that's opposing you. Somebody's coming to you with an offer, right? Um, but this could also be somebody who is, if it's on a personal level, this could be somebody who's coming to you, but this person is already married, right? They could already be in a relationship, and this is why you're looking at them like, yo, why you being so nice? Why you being so friendly? What's up? You know what I'm saying? Mutual energy between you two is the justice energy. This person wants to connect with you. They trying to relate to you for whatever reason. Or they may feel like, yo, you deserve this. This is, I got you. I'm just getting that energy. So you may want to watch the Earth energy reading because it might be related, but we'll pull cards and see. But yeah, watch all the element readings. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you'll know when I post. Okay. So, what would, if this opposing energy that you're looking at or you're dealing with could get their way or could have what they wanted, what would you have to do or what position would you have to be in to allow them access? Because they, like I said, they coming towards you and you're like, yo, what's up? So it could be that these could be family members who are coming at you trying to reach out to you. You could have been estranged, and now this person, who's an older, mature person, they could be coming towards you like, yo, why you so distant? Why you not, communicating what's going on? If it's not family, it could be a boss or a supervisor. It's like, yo, this person's at the job, they don't say much, they don't talk much. You know, I don't know. Maybe they're trying to figure out what's going on with you. You got them damn jobs where they always in your business. They don't like the fact that you come in and do your work and go home. They want to find out what's going on with you, what makes you tick, da 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 da. Because you pretty much maybe you just go off and do your thing, and you don't sit with everybody else. Or maybe when you at the job, everybody laughing and joking, you just you on another level doing something else. Um, And I feel like with this Ten of Pentacle energy in reverse, it's like you're not part of the family. You're not participating with the group. You're not participating with the family. Or this could be, like I said, this is somebody who's looking at you and they see potential in you and they want to share what they have. This could be somebody who's well off and they want to share what you have. And they may want to do something for you. But I feel like, if you participate in that, you may get something out of it with the Nine of Pentacle. I'm sorry, with the Nine of Cup. Or it could just be, again, if this is somebody coming at you who's married or otherwise involved, this person may be looking at you like, yo, you don't have no family, you by yourself, you know, um, they looking at you like you somebody who you do your thing, you single, like you're somebody who's single. You could be a mature male who, yeah, I raised my kids, they off doing their thing. It's just me now. I'm off. I'm chilling. I did what I was supposed to do. I took care of my kids. Blah blah blah. It could be a woman too. Like, yo, my kids are grown. I'm good now. I can focus on me and do what it is that I want to do. So I'm not around as much. And everybody could be like, well, damn, what's going on? Why you don't come around? But I'm just getting the energy that, and you're just like, yo, what's up? This could be an admirer, okay? Like I said, it could be a job opportunity, being able to be, maybe you're being scouted and you're wondering why they watching you. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like, you're the type of person that's like, you're not gonna, if this is about a relationship, you're not gonna settle. It gotta be equal give and take. Kids outside yelling and screaming. You're not gonna just get into a relationship with someone just because. Just because, oh, because I feel like this is an energy of somebody who's single. This kid is always crying and screaming to the top of their damn lungs. I don't like hearing kids scream to the top of their lungs like that. Anyway. Anyway, let me move on. I don't like that. Anyway. That shit is throwing me off. Sorry. But this kid be out there screaming like that all the time. And it just they be mad because they gotta go somewhere and they don't want to go. Like, you better whoop that. Let me hush. I know I couldn't scream like that and be throwing a fucking fit like that out in public when I was a kid. Hold on. Yeah, this is all this is. Yeah. It's a spoiled ass little kid yelling to the top of their lungs like somebody doing something to them. I don't like that shit. Excuse my language. I don't like it. Anyway, moving on. Let's go ahead and pull some cards now that I'm relieved. And because I heard the parent telling them shut up or whatever. Or be quiet or stop all that noise and come on. It can't always be yelling to the top, mad all the damn time. I don't know if they just like going to a certain place or what, but anyway, this Four of Pentacles. We got that clarified with illness. Okay. Oh, so somebody could be keeping their distance because they not feeling well and they don't want to give it to nobody. That could be what that Four of Coins, the star energy in reverse, and that Six of Pentacles is. It's like, yo, I'm not well, so I don't want to give it to anybody. Now, it could just be a cold. It could be anything from a common cold to a STD. Okay. So it could be that somebody's single because they don't want to give someone something. That's why some people are single because they chilling, they on their journey. But some people are single, and there's no shade to them. There's some people who single because they got STDs that they can't get rid of, and they just single and they stay to themselves because they're not trying to pass it to nobody. Okay, so it could be something like that, or if it's not a physical, maybe just somebody's depressed. Okay, that Four of Pentacles could represent depression as well. So it could be a physical illness, anything from a cold to a STD to a terminal illness. Maybe somebody's battling something and don't want people to know that they're battling something. It could be anything. It could be serious. Like somebody dealing with cancer, going through chemo, some shit like that. But there's some type of illness here, physical, mental, spiritual. We'll get clarity and move on. But how these people see you is they see you as being very defensive, very distant, yeah, confinement. They see you as somebody who's closed off, who with the confinement, and if you keep, you know, um this could be somebody is upset about you because you're locked up. Somebody could actually be locked up. All right. That could be the case because the star energy in reverse could represent a criminal. Or maybe this person was locked up in the past. Maybe somebody got sick when they was in jail. All right. Somebody experienced some unfortunate situation while they was in prison. They could have been raped. And as a result, they could have a spiritual sickness. All right. Don't have to be physical because of the trauma they went through when they was locked up. It could be that. It could also just be that someone is confined because they're emotionally confined because of what they went through. This illness could be a spiritual illness. Let's get some clarity. But this person sees that you're distant and you're kind of closed off. Deep down, they see you as somebody who is emperor energy with the fury energy. They see you as somebody who, you. It's like still waters run deep. This is how they see you. You know how you got some people, they'll say something like you. Some people will pop right off immediately. See, water signs are not like that. They don't pop off immediately unless they got a lot of placements in their fire and they in their firehouses, or their fires got a lot of placements. Fire signs and water signs are similar. They're opposite polarities of each other, but they're similar in how they deal with their emotions. They get mad, but with water signs, sometimes it's internal. They'll keep it in. Where with fire signs, they're explosive and they'll get it out. That's why we got the tower energy here. Okay. So we got earth energy and we got fury. This is somebody who is able to control their emotions. They see you as somebody who's able to control your emotions, or able to, if you're celibate, they see that you're somebody who's able to control your sexual desires, things like that. So you, like I said, you could be somebody who's celibate, and maybe you're not sick. You just, you're not the average person, right? You're not easily somebody who's just gonna hop into bed with somebody, because you like, yo, it's shit out here. I can't just be, I'm not just anybody. I can't just be sleeping with anybody, right? So this person sees you as that. And they could be mad because they can't get you to give in to them. That could be what this is. Now, mutual energy between you two is justice. Like, this person may want to communicate with you to meet you on your, like they want to meet you on your level. So this is somebody who sees you as celibate, and I don't know if this person, like, I just feel like, let me pull the cards first, and then I'll tell you what I'm getting here. But maybe I'll just tell you intuitively. So for some of you, this person is upset because you cool, calm, and collective. They've been around you. They can't get you to budge. Like, this could be a guy who's very attractive, and the women be coming at him, throwing themselves at him. But you, on the other hand, you don't rock like that. And this person is trying to figure you out. So this is what I'm getting with the mutual energy. It's like, yo, and you said, even with the Six of Pentacles here and the star energy in reverse, that's similar energy. It's like, yo, you got to meet me on the level I'm on. You got to meet me on my frequency. It got to be evenly balanced between us before I decide to just give you some, you know, some attention or friendship or whatever it is. Whether it's at work and you just around people. Some people think just because you at work, you supposed to be social. But what a lot of people, some people are. Some people love going to work because it allows them to be social. I was just talking to somebody who was like that the other day. This young lady, she was like, yeah, she married. Her and her husband don't got no kids or nothing. They chilling. But she was like, yo, the only, because she was talking about a job that she had got, and she was talking about an opportunity to work from home. And she was like, yo, I don't want to work from home. I'm gonna work from the office because this is like the only little bit of social life I have. Where you have some people on the flip side of it, like, yo, the moment the first chance I get to go home and work from home, I'm going to do that because, I don't like being around. Not me personally, but this person on the flip side maybe feel like, yo, I ain't trying to be around everybody. I don't rock with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be up in here being friends with everybody and things like that. Where some people, that's where their friendships are at work. So you just got different types of people, and when you got that mix in one work environment, sometimes there's misunderstandings because you got different personality types. So it's like this person is like, yo, we got to be evenly yoked for me to be cool with you like that, for me to go eat lunch with you like that, or for me to go out on a date with you like that, or you know what I'm saying? That type of thing. So yeah, we have blind. I'm just not, it's like, okay, it got to be natural. It's not going to be something forced. You know what I'm saying? For us to be on the same page. Like, I'm not purposely going out there to try to relate to everybody. Like, I'm not doing that. If we naturally yoke, we naturally connect, we naturally connect. If we don't, we don't. I'm not forcing the issue. So this is what, you may be telling your boss. Like, you might have a boss, why don't you eat lunch with everybody? Or, can I speak to you for a second? Your coworkers are feeling a little awkward because they're feeling like you're not being as, you're not communicating, you're not participating. You know, you don't eat lunch with everybody. And, we just wanted to know if everything's okay. And, we're a family here and, we welcome you and we're all here together. And somebody's not on a page like that. And it's people understanding that it's different types of people and let that person mind their business and do what they do, as long as they doing their job and they not being rude, nasty, and disrespectful to their colleagues and coworkers. What difference do it make if they don't want to eat lunch? What difference do it make if they don't want to participate in an extracurricular job activity? What? So what? You know what I'm saying? People always trying to force their shit onto somebody else. And then on another level, this is the song that's in the background is called "If You Need a Fix" by Blackstreet, and I believe I forget the guitar player's name, but he rocking this. But it's called "If You Need a Fix." This person sees that you are, you chilling, you ain't doing your thing, you ain't out here sleeping with everybody, you maintain your composure, you celibate, and they looking at you like, yo, if you need it, boo, call me. If you need a fix, I got you. All right. I know you just ain't out here running through everybody, and I respect it. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacle energy in reverse. Good news. So the good news energy, like I said, if this person, place, thing, or idea could have things their way, what would you be doing, or how would you be acting? And it looks as though you would be part of the group. You would be part of the family. And they would welcome that. Like, if you opened up, that would be good news for them. That's what they want. Or if this is somebody who wants to be intimate with you or find out how they can connect with you, um even if it's not intimacy, if they just want to connect with you and get to know you, this person is trying to find out. They know that you're not the average. Basically, they know you're not the average. They're just trying to find out what's up with you. Somebody, like I said, could be intrigued by you because you just do you. Nine of Cups plus the natural disaster. Risk, frustration, survive. Hmm. Somebody could be 6 to 8 weeks from now. They could be. This is what that energy represents. That particular card or those particular set of cards there. Natural disaster. Hmm. Um. This this is because here's the tower energy right here, you know, so natural disaster. Maybe somebody feels like you are you know, with the okay. So somebody may feel like you are a ticking time bomb. Okay, because they don't understand you. You're really cool and composed, so they know still waters run deep. So I don't know if this is somebody who's trying to poke, because you see how they got a stick with the blind, they trying to poke and prod to figure out how to relate to you. All right. And this could very well piss you off. It's like, yo, I'm cool with my 9 o'clock energy, but don't have me blow the fuck up on you. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't want to be part of your little group. I'm not interested. I'm chilling. Don't press the issue. Leave me be. Fuck off. However you want to word it. Right? This could also be somebody getting a good bill of health as well with the good news. So for this person to feel better, for some of you, like I said, this is somebody who's not well and they may be sick and they, you know, just ain't participating in things. And you got people poke, what's wrong, Johnny? What's wrong, Mike? What's wrong, Mary? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Yo, with the lunar energies coming up, this eclipse energy, leave people. I know y'all know water signs. I don't even know why I'm telling y'all. But for those of you who are watching, for what, leave people the fuck alone. If they not doing nothing to you and you just sitting here curious because they ain't talking or they not saying what they normally say or they won't come in the group or why they won't, leave people alone. Damn. And I had to say that for somebody because somebody wanted me to say that. Tell me about this illness. What is this illness about? It could be mental. Somebody could be just depressed right now, right? And people, they don't want to be talking to nobody right now. They could be going through some shit. You don't know what people going through. Leave people the fuck alone. Well, she's not talking, so I don't know why. What's wrong with her? And we're gonna go over there and find out. Don't you be a Karen. Don't you be a Ken. Leave people alone. God damn it, leave them alone. This is not the energy for this. Somebody who's normally passive with the Pisces energy will fuck around and flip out on you and snap to that Virgo side and check your ass. Speaking of which, okay, somebody keep bothering somebody. It's really starting to irritate this person. This is what I'm getting here. The sickness is irritation. You getting irritated by this person who can't figure you out and they mad and they keep coming at you. Somebody upset because they can't get what they want from you or get you to respond the way they want you to respond. Somebody's trying to get you to explode. This is what this happiness and this natural disaster is. Oh, this person acting all happy, but I can poke and prod at them. I'm gonna figure out how to get to them. And you know that this is what this person is. That's why this mutual energy is here. You know what they're trying to do, and they know what they're trying to do. You already 2 steps ahead of them. You know what time it is. And you just like, yo, let me just maintain my composure because I'm about to lose it on Mary Jane. I'm about to lose it on Mary Jane. Okay? Child, take a breath. All right? Find something to do to release that energy. That's what I'm telling you, water. And I was just watching a video the other day. This young lady was like, look, if you coming towards water signs, especially at this particular time with this full moon energy in Pisces, don't think that you gonna fool them. They know you on some bullshit. They could smell it on you. So if you're gonna come to a water sign, keep it a buck with them. Okay? Just tell them what the fuck you want. Don't sit here prodding trying to get them to figure out what's wrong with you, and don't do that. Just tell them what you want. Especially with a Scorpio. Don't play games. Say what you want. Scorpio can handle it. I don't know about Pisces. They may not be able to handle it. You know, Scorpio can handle the truth. That's all Scorpio want. Scorpio be like, yo, just tell me the truth. And Scorpio will rock with you. They are the most loyal sign of the zodiac. But that's because the loyalty has to be there. They have to be able to trust you. A Scorpio will help you bury a fucking body. As long as they know that, yo, I got you, you got me. You don't got to worry about them telling nobody shit. As long as you loyal to them, they will rock with you. That's the loyalty of a Scorpio. See, people always talk shit about them. But that's specific. All right, I had to put that out there. Now, this Three of Pentacle energy in reverse. Yeah, this job. You can't stand this fucking job with the Three of Pentacle in reverse. For some of y'all, you feel confined here. It's like you don't like this work. If for whatever reason it's not the job that you want, maybe you just started a job. Okay, that could be it too. Somebody might have just started a new job and they frustrated because of whatever. This was all they could find. They couldn't find what they really wanted. And so now they're at this job here and they just trying to maintain their composure because they got way too much experience to be here. That's what I'm getting to, right? It's like, yo, I have, say you have a degree, a master's degree in business, but yet you're working um, a job because of the way the market is. You're working a job, a entry level position, and you got to start from the ground up and work for whatever reason because of the situation, right? And you're frustrated with it, but you're trying to be cool. You could be dealing with people who are a lot younger than you with the emperor energy, and you're dealing with people with temper tantrums. And like I said, if it's a work environment, that's what it is. Now, if this is somebody that is just a relationship type of here, with this hermit energy here, this is somebody who is trying to find out why you so distant, right? Why you don't want to work with this person? Why you don't want to come hang out with me? Why you don't want to come chill with us? This could be family. Why you don't, type of thing. It was like the Three of Pentacle in reverse is office politics, bullshit office politics, bullshit cliques, and you don't want to, you ain't into the cliques. You're not into that. Okay, no matter what it is, whether it's at the local bar, whether it's at the office, whether it's in the choir, whether it's at the neighborhood swimming pool. You got to live in a complex and you got a swimming pool and you got certain neighbors who on they shit. Like these are people who don't do anything constructive when they get together. They just on some other shit that you're not. Okay, and this is why you don't relate. So this could be how they seeing you. This is how they seeing you, water sign. That fury energy here was hidden, how they really feel about you deep down. They don't like that you cool and you composed and you mature and they can't get you off your rocker. They don't like that shit. Yeah, the death energy here. It ain't shit they could do about it and they don't like it. Okay? They don't like it. They do not like it. And remember I was just talking about the Scorpio energy? They don't like it. It's like you see through everything. You see the bullshit. You see what they really up to. You see that they not on the same frequency as you. So you already know already. When you're an evolved Scorpio, you could just look a person like it's nothing. I'm telling you, that's one of my gifts. Like it took a while for it to develop. I'm not gonna lie. But it ain't too much a person could get past me at this point. If somebody gets some shit past me, it's because it's something I never experienced before, or I ignored my red flags and my intuition, and or it's something I ain't never experienced before, right? But a lot of people do the same shit because most people's followers. They do the same shit everybody else do, especially this type of shit. They ain't doing nothing new. They ain't doing nothing innovative or different or nothing like that. That's why the star energy is in reverse. They ain't doing nothing different. They ain't doing nothing innovative. They just followers. They don't got their own individuality. The star card in reverse is somebody who does what everybody else do. And so with that Scorpio energy here, this is control, right? Obsession, possession, Taurus, Scorpio axis. And this person is frustrated because they can't get you, right? They can't get you to respond or to act or to come out of your cool energy. They can't do it. They mad. They mad. Now, if this is an energy of somebody who's not well, this could be somebody who's dealing with a terminal illness. Okay, with the illness energy and the hermit energy in reverse, somebody may be confined. They may have gotten some bad news, or they may be looking to get a second opinion from a doctor. They got some news that they just did not fucking like. Okay, remember we were talking about the good news with the Ten of Pentacle in reverse. So this could be, this is what this person is looking for. They may want to go get a second opinion. Somebody may have went to the doctor and got, because the doctor's the hermit energy in reverse. So somebody might have got a wrong diagnosis. Okay. I don't know what's up with this doctor, okay? But you already may know something is up with them. This person could have some medical malpractice suits under their belt, for lack of better, you know what I'm saying? But you don't trust this doctor. This is some of you who are like, yo, I ain't trying to hear what you telling me. You trying to make me take these pills. I ain't taking these goddamn pills. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like they could be telling you like, yo, you're pre blah, blah, blah. right? So you could be right on the border with the Four of Pentacles and the illness and the Hermit energy. And yo, you pre-diabetic. Let me give you this medication. They want to confine you to the medication, and you like, yo, I'm not fucking with that. I'm not doing that. All I gotta do is change my what I eat. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to sentence me to death. You trying to give me some bullshit to kill me. I'm not with that. So some of you could be, arguing with the doctors or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you like, you know what? I'm gonna figure out what worked for me. Okay, I'm gonna go find out what worked for me. Um, I'll find some alternative. That I'll find another way, but I'm not doing that type of thing. All right. Yeah. Now somebody could be terminally ill and they just like, yo, I'm not take these pills make me sick. I'm not doing that. So if somebody's maybe battling, for example, they could be battling cancer. It could be the chemotherapy that's really fucking them up, and that's what's killing them. And it's like, yo, I'm not taking this shit anymore. I'm not taking this chemo anymore. This shit is hurting me more than the cancer is. That type of thing. Or what are my options? Because I'm not taking that. That's unnatural. Maybe I could find a natural remedy. This is what I'm saying with natural disaster. It's like, yo, I found a natural remedy that's going to work for me and I'm going to be all right. All right. So some of y'all, that's what you're going to find. You may just need to get out into the elements, get out into the weather. That might help you. Some of you, if this is depression, yeah, getting out to the elements will help you. It could be some type of transformation or change that somebody's going through and it's throwing them off too. That's why they're keeping themselves to themselves, just trying to get through it. Six of Wands. They know you the shit and you know you are too. This is all this is. They poking at you like, yo, I ain't never seen nobody like, yo, they so composed, they so this, they that. It's like you are you gather a lot of attention, you garner a lot of attention. And it's admirable, is what it is. Especially with that the emperor energy. You're also very mysterious with the death energy, and it bothers them because they can't figure your ass out. That's how they feel about you. All right. Tell me about this good news. Yeah, the empress energy. Boom. Somebody want to be the emperor to your empress. Somebody want to be the empress to your emperor. Okay. So we got the emperor and the empress here in the building. All right. Yeah, this could be good news. The empress is Libra energy. Um, so this could be a good bill of health, because the empress represents health and beauty. So maybe somebody, could be in a position where they keeping a distance from people. Maybe somebody's trying to lose weight. That could be what it is. Somebody could have getting, they could have been confined to whatever because they're not eating right and not doing whatever they're supposed to be doing. It could be whatever you eating. So there's transformation and change here. Somebody's like, yo, fuck that. I gotta make changes. I'm upset about what was going on. It could be blood pressure. That's what I'm getting for some of you. Okay, it could be blood pressure. But with this natural disaster and this Nine of Cup, I feel like you, yeah, here we go with the Eight of Cup energy and then the Lover's energy in reverse. Some of you, it's a matter of your choices, right? You may have to walk away from whatever it was that you was indulging in with this Eight of Cup energy and the Lover's energy in reverse. Now, this could be about sex, but if it's not about sex and it's just about, maybe changing your routine of some sort, your health routine, you're going to have to, abstinence, Pisces deals with abstinence, right? And then you have the Lover energy. So somebody's abstaining from sex, okay, because they don't want no problems, right? That could be it. Or they don't want to give someone something. Like I said, somebody could be abstaining because they don't want to give someone something. It could be that they do have something that they're going to have for life. So it could be that. And people are poking and prodding at this person. They don't know what's going on. And I get that. I'm getting a couple of different energies here. So bear with me if I keep jumping from one scenario to another. I'm just channeling the energy here, channeling the messages as they come. And sometimes they with this whatever this doctor is telling them. Or somebody's trying to keep themselves distant from people, and somebody's just trying to be persistent about it. Okay, because here's the Seven of Wands again here. So it's like this person is persistently trying. This could be somebody who you don't want to be with anymore, but this person is pushing themselves on you. That's another thing as well. They're trying to push themselves on you, like you're not going away. like, yo, you're not gonna tell me who I'm gonna be with, who I'm not gonna be with. If I'm done with you, I'm done with you. That's a wrap. But you might have somebody who's off they rocker and it's like, no, I know what you said, but that's not what's happening. That type of thing too. All right. So somebody is having a hard time dealing with the fact that something is over. That's why we got the furious energy and the death energy. Somebody has grown up or outgrown a situation and it's just like, yo, I'm over this shit. I'm not doing this no more. Especially if it was a relationship with the back and forth with the eight of cup and the lover energy. Yo, I'm just gonna be single. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be single. I'm not doing this back and forth shit. That shit's a natural disaster. I'm not having it. Right? Because if you go back to this person, that could very well be what happened. Some bullshit could go on. For some of y'all, this person could be as angry. They may be coming off cool and composed, but they may not want you, you know. I've been seeing a lot in the news about murder suicides. Okay. People offing their exes and then themselves. It's a lot of that been going on. I don't know why when I look at the news and the internet, that's what it's right. So that shit ain't working no more. You don't want to be with them no more. You stand in your guard. You don't want to be with them no more. You don't want to be around them. You're distancing yourself. This person gets on your nerves. The relationship is not healthy. It's literally making you sick. And this person don't give a fuck. They're not healthy for you. Y'all are on two different frequencies. And this person don't give a shit because you done gave them a taste and you were dealing with someone who was mentally ill anyway. This would be somebody who will be like, oh, well, I'll kill myself if you don't talk to me, expecting to try to guilt trip you and manipulate you. Because Scorpio energy is about manipulation too. So somebody could be trying to manipulate you in that sense, but you need to be careful and keep your distance from people. Don't be, just be careful. Yeah. Divine intervention steps in and keeps you safe. So this could be somebody who's on some bullshit with you, mad because you don't want to be with them. So they on some bullshit, they mad, they want to get rid of you, type of shit. Yeah, this is somebody who might to yeah, I don't like this shit. For some of y'all, this is dark. All right, this person they don't got no good, they don't want no good for you. None at all. That's why you separating yourself from this person because you know it is. You somebody's this is crazy, right? Yeah, like this person's gonna try to do whatever they possibly can because they're obsessed with you. I feel an obsession energy here, right? And so with the good news energy here, it's like, for some of you, this is somebody you were not in they don't want a traditional relationship with you, but that's what you want, and they don't want to give that to you. They don't want a traditional relationship, but they don't want to leave you bullshit or what have you. This is crazy. Yeah, but I'm telling you, the Hierophant energy page. Somebody's not willing to accept with the Temperance energy here. It's like they know it. They know this. They know that y'all are not on they know this. But there's like who is pregnant. This is why they sick. Okay. 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 But this is because he went and with somebody that he didn't. Because y'all not on the same page. Y'all definitely not on the same page. This person could have looked good, right? And so as a result, this person looks good. They got they look good to people in public. It's like, oh, if I'm a have a woman, she gonna look like her. You know what I'm saying? And you happen to get with her, but she's a fucking demon. You understand what I'm saying? And now you can't get rid of her. Now she's saying she's pregnant. Okay. With this Empress energy and this Six of Wands, come move in with me. I'm pregnant. Here's good news. But now this person, he could already be married with somebody else or involved with somebody else or is not interested in a traditional relationship. And she got a problem with that. This person wants to be single, but this person don't want to let them go. They want to be married. They want to be with this person. They're going to keep going back and forth with you till y'all die. This shit is crazy. This is what this is. All right, so take what resonates. Let's get another deck out here. Water signs, this is crazy. Yeah, a man who is looking for business. There's a dude here who may have a child with this woman. They got a kid together, or they was messing around. They older and mature because we got and this woman be saying that, oh, I'm pregnant. This could be some went back and forth, and she may want a relationship with him, and he ain't trying to give it to her. So now she like, yo, you don't want for me, I'm pregnant. and he keep coming up with all kinds of excuses as to why, whatever. Or she could have lied and said she was pregnant, and he trying to figure out, oh, but you said your period was this, or da, 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 and he finding out that she ain't shit. She lied because she wanted his money, or she don't want him with someone else. Yeah, look at joyless. Okay, she hateful, embarrassed. Okay, and then we got deception. Listen, now, if this is a job thing here, like I said, you dealing with people who are a lot younger than you with the page energy and then the emperor energy, okay? Um, and it's like you don't get along. You're not y'all not on the same page. Whatever situation is, y'all not on the same page because we are two totally different frequencies. Keep the peace. It's like, yo, I'm trying to keep the peace. I'm trying to be cool. I'm the older person in the moment. It's like you know better. You're the older one, so it's like you're trying to, but you know that these people is on some bullshit. These are people who go behind the ball, behind your back and tell the boss you doing this, you doing that, whining and complaining because you don't want to hang marriage. Them messing around. Somebody want marriage, the other person don't. Somebody likes traditional relationships, the other person don't. But there's a lot of manipulative, controlling energy where somebody don't want to let the person go, but they don't want to give them what they want. He's getting frustrated with this. What could also happen is it could have been somebody who was outside messing around on their relationship and they found out now that they got something, and they may have got it from this queen of this empress energy, may have got it from her, somebody that they got kids with. Yep. Also, somebody, be careful. If somebody's angry at somebody, they may try to put something in somebody's drink. Be careful of hanging out with this person, going to drink with this person, because there's a lot of cups here too, with this nine of cups and this eight of cups and this page of cups and this uh temperance energy here. Um, so just be careful. Somebody might be trying to put something in somebody's food. All right. So be careful who you eat with. This person could be mad that you don't want a relationship with them, so they may try to do something to you. Like I said, the death energy is there. I can't tell you, I can't skip around that. So it could be poisoning. Somebody might try to poison you because this Pisces Virgo axis deals with overdoses, poison, drug addiction, overdoses, that type of shit. So just be careful, okay, out here. So you could have embarrassed this person. They could be mad because you don't want to be with them. Maybe they tried to deceive you, and you was able to figure this out. And they mad, like I said, somebody mad because they can't catch your ass. Okay, that's what they was trying to do. They was trying to embarrass you, get you in a position where they have everybody looking at you like something wrong with you. Yeah, wait, the timing is not quite right. So you knew what was up when this person was trying to holler at you. You're like, yeah, you played it off, but you knew what time it was. Like somebody tried to play you like you didn't know that they was on some bullshit. I know you don't like me. I know you're trying to do me dirty, mad because I don't want to fuck with you like that. So now you want to try to make me look bad. I understand. You know what I'm saying? You understand with the acceptance energy. You understand. You understand what it is, but that don't mean, that you're going to participate just because you understand. It's like that, like scorpionic psychology. I understand you want to kill me. I understand why. I understand how you feel the way you feel, but that don't mean I'm going to put myself in harm's way. But I can understand where you're coming from. You're not wrapped too tight. That's what it is. You're mentally ill, right? You're mentally disturbed. You're right with the Virgo energy in reverse. This could be somebody who got a fucked up Virgo placement, right? They not right in the head. All right, somebody could be mentally off. Okay, and that's what I feel like. Their thinking is warped. This person, I don't want to let this person go. You ain't gonna be with nobody. I done had kids by you. It's time for us to settle down. We need to get married, and you ain't trying to marry this chick. You ain't trying to marry, but she doing everything she possibly can to try to get you to marry her. She gonna lie. She gonna do whatever she gotta do. She gonna do spell work. She gonna lie. She gonna try to poison you once she feel like you don't want her no more, and she can't get you riled up no more the way she used to, or you don't come around, so she can't put shit in your food no more, in your drink, or whatever it is she used to give you. You don't come around no more. So now she's trying to figure out some other way to get you. So she might use your kids to get at you. You understand what I'm saying? This is a vile chick right here. All right. Same thing if it's a dude in reverse. But like I said, it's the Empress energy here. So it's a woman who's doing this to a man. laughter. Now, on the flip side, this is a man who's upset because a woman has so much control and discipline over her sexual desires. A lot of men don't like women who are celibate and single, and comfortable with that. A lot of men don't like women who are childless and single. They target them because they project onto women. Men, a lot of men know. Not all of y'all are like that. Some of y'all are good men, y'all mature. You're not, you let people do that. It's like, yo, just she thinks she all that. You know what I mean? Like that type of shit too. Somebody, it could be to the point where somebody want to hurt somebody because they jealous and envious of this woman, or they projected onto this woman, because a lot of men can't live by themselves. A lot of men can't control their sexual energy. They need to plug it in somewhere. They don't have no discipline. As a kid, they wasn't disciplined, so they don't know, and they wasn't taught and trained how to discipline their energy. So they meet women who are not like them. They think that most women, like, it's not a woman's nature to be horny all the time. If a woman is horny all the time, she may have imbalance, or she just may have fucked so much that it's just natural for her to want to, you know what I mean? But even if you look at prostitutes, a lot of them gotta be high and drunk to go out there and fuck all day, because it's not naturally a woman's nature to want to fuck like that. On the opposite polarity, a lot of men are wired like that, and they have to discipline testosterone so that they channel it into. All right, we back. So anyway, I don't know if you heard what I was saying, but let me just put these cards out. So you got laughter here, okay? Happiness, joy, healing, and then vacation. So for some of you, this is what you're gonna do once you get away from this person. Some of you, it's all about, yo, I had to deal with that crazy ass baby mama of mine. I done raised my kids. I'm good now. I don't gotta socialize with them. I don't want to talk to their family members and friends. I ain't gotta do all that shit no more. I'm off on my own, doing my own thing. I'm laughing. I'm happy. I paid my child support. My child is over 18. I ain't gotta deal with that shit no more, right? So now it's like, yo, let me focus on me, do what I want, be happy. Now that I'm she could have had you in child support with the justice energy here and the three of pentacle energy in reverse, and it could have just been crazy, madness and mayhem. Yeah, masculine energy is the one that turned over. All right. So for, like I said, for a lot of you, this is a masculine who is dealing with this, who maybe don't want to be married or don't want to be, they raise their kids. So now they want to separate. They don't want to be in this relationship anymore. They may want to go through a divorce. That could be what this energy is. It's like, yo, we raised our kids. You could have blindsided your partner with this, or this partner could have blindsided you with wanting a divorce, something like that. Okay. That could be with the, and you're like, yo, I'm free. I want out. And I was talking about masculine energy earlier. I don't know how much you heard with the when I was talking about men with their testosterone. Like, a lot of men project onto single women. So another scenario here is, there's a single woman and this man is mad because she disciplined. She could sit on her shit, but women are not wired to be sexually promiscuous like that. If they're doing it, it's because maybe something happened to them, or this is just something they learned and then they became accustomed to it. But women are not wired to be sexually driven all the time like men are. You know what I'm saying? So men kind of project on the women, oh, you're gonna be lonely, you don't got a partner. And most women are happy as hell, laughter, vacation, happy as hell when they single. You know what I'm saying? And don't have no children, or they don't raise their children and they good now. They don't want a marriage. They had one, they out of it, they good. But a lot of men have a hard time accepting that with the masculine energy and exception. So they'll try to deceive a woman and tell her, oh, you're gonna be lonely, or all kinds of excuses, because they actually can't be lonely, because they got to do something with that testosterone. They wired to be that way. But a lot of them are disciplined. Like I said, that's why you got sports, because they channel that energy into sports, the military. That's why boys go to disciplinary school, to channel that testosterone. Because if you don't channel it, you get aggressive towards women. Some men do. Yeah, or they become Don Juan and just throw their shit all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking it. I'm just telling you these are the facts of life. Yeah, star-crossed. So you and this person are not on the same frequency. I don't even know how y'all met. All right. You might have been on a different frequency. Y'all was on the same frequency at some point in time. But somebody outgrew a situation, or a situation is now over. And somebody's not having it. I got a problem with that. Yeah, see? Y'all was together in the past life. And this came up before. I forget whose reading it came up in, but a lot of people And I was just talking to y'all about that murder, death, suicide type of thing with the star crossed in the past life energy. So, like I said, the last 2 weeks or so, I've been looking on the news and I just been seeing a lot of murder suicides. Um, and so, using that as an example, that's an unfortunate example. And God rest those who are, I send condolences to those who are going through that. If it's something somebody who went through. I was just talking to a gentleman the other day who his brother was killed by the brother had a lover. She had another lover, and her lover killed his brother. So things like that. Like these are these star-crossed energies that are past life, where you come back in this lifetime and you meet this energy again, and it's meant for y'all to separate from each other. Because if you don't, this the shit that could happen. So when you got people that are on extremely different frequencies, and somebody's trying to leave you alone, or you trying to leave someone alone, like people really need to they really need to respect it. But a lot of you can't. Some people, they just, like I said, they not disciplined, they embarrassed, they humiliated, they miserable, and they mad because somebody don't want them no more. So you got to really be careful who you be messing with. Some people you sleep with, they not right in the head. You know what I'm saying? They not right in the head, and you got to distance yourself and get a restraining order and shit. So somebody may be dealing with that. Okay, and the thing is that somebody might be going to jail. Okay, with the confinement and the three of pentacle energy in reverse, somebody could very well be end up in jail. Okay, because the emperor could represent somebody stepping in with the jail energy, someone being arrested. Okay, uh because somebody's frustrated and angry, and they like, oh, I want to make peace, but you got to leave this person alone. This person don't want peace with you. They want to be left the fuck alone. Leave them alone. All right, that's what I got for you, water signs. I wish y'all the best. Y'all take care. I'll see you in the next reading.